Welcome to the Marching Arts Health and Wellness page. My name is Zach Dangle. I'm the athletic trainer with the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps this year. So on this page, we're going to cover every aspect that we can possibly think of with marching health and wellness and all of those things. So today, the first thing I will talk about is posture, because I think it is the name of the game. It's the most important thing that we can teach our students in order to keep them healthy and to perform and look better. So the biggest tool I use is any kind of flat wall. So we have this nice brick wall behind us that I'll use. And preferably when you're teaching this, tell your students shoes off, because humans and their structure was created to actually function without anything on their feet. So shoes off, possibly socks off. Start heels against the wall, butt against the wall, upper middle back against the wall. And then the last piece, which for many of us, especially the younger generation, is kind of the most unfamiliar, because we text all the time and are forward with the head, is to take the head and put that back against the wall as well. Now, if you don't have a wall, what I always say as a cue is just those points all need to be vertically stacked. And so if you teach this at a wall where they learn that, and then later on you can just cue it, have all those points vertically stacked. From there, there's a few other little pointers. Feet will be hip width apart, toes straight forward, which for any of the bands who teach a turnout, that stance might seem a little awkward to some students, but forward and hip width apart is how humans were made to stand. And then from there, you can add pulling the shoulders back against the wall, so pretty much opening the chest, and then once you are comfortable with that, you can place the elbows on the wall, wrists, hands on the wall, anything that you can stay comfortable with, as long as these points all stay stacked. Now, the second to last piece, and I think one of the most important, is when this happens, you don't want your belly or your rib cage to dome off the wall. So in other words, you don't want to bend your back in order to achieve these stacked points. What that means is when you stack all the points, is you want to pull in your core muscles, your abdominals. So the easiest way to cue that when you're away from this is simply pull the belly button in and up. That will keep your ribs down, your abs engaged, and you able to hold this posture when you take a simple step away from the wall. And then the last piece, and really the most important idea in this entire activity, is you want to be able to breathe comfortably in this position. So for some of us who are not often in this, maybe with a forward head, or our shoulders or legs are doing something different than what is correct, your breathing might feel restricted once you hit this position. That's okay. Breathe in it, get comfortable with it, and just spend some time. So as for how often you should do this, definitely teach this at the beginning of a band camp or any other small camp or weekend kind of thing that you're doing. But then you don't have to revisit it every single day. Once that they know it, you can just teach the cues. So all points stacked, belly button in and up, head a little bit back, all of those things. So that's all I have for you today. That's a great exercise. Please do it. It's going to make your students feel way better about themselves, even in the rest of their life, and also them look better on the field. Thank you. Again, I'm Zach Dangle, and I'm looking forward to putting more content out to you later.